Good evening. You're watching Channel 2 SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbomber. Today is January 29th, 2021. We're here in Marysville, Kansas to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder Boys taking on the Marysville Bulldogs. Nemaha Central 9-2. Marysville is 7-3 on the season. These two teams played each other earlier, actually just last week, back on the 21st of January. Thunder getting a win on the Thunder home court in the Thunder Classic semifinal matchup. Win over for the Thunder 60-48. Marysville and Nemaha Central played a tight game that first half of play, but Nemaha Central having a breakout third quarter and cruising to the win from there to advance to that championship game. Rematch here in Marysville. Boys night only. The girls are playing in the Wellsville Top Gun tournament this week. The ladies played Marysville last week on Friday night, which we had those games for you. JV boys played earlier, just a game before this one. The JV boys losing to Marysville in their matchup. Lady Thunder playing for the Top Gun Championship game tomorrow. That game will be played at 2:45 in the afternoon. And Wellsville, they will be taking on the number 1 seed, 5th-ranked team in Class 4A, the Lewisburg Wildcats. Nemaha Central is the 3rd-ranked team in Class 3A, the 2nd-seeded team in the tournament. Making their way to that championship game, the Lady Thunder defeated Spring Hill 49-41. And then last night they played the Lansing Lions. Good game there. The Lions led most of it. Nemaha Central getting over the hump in the last half of that fourth quarter and getting the win 40-35 over Lansing. They were the 3rd-ranked team in Class 5A. So a big win there for the Lady Thunder, and advancing to that championship team, taking on the Lewisburg Wildcats tomorrow at 2:45. Jeff West is taking on Lansing for 3rd in Wellsville at 1:15. Looks like we'll be having the starting lineups here in just a moment. But first we will have the national anthem. I'm Mike Stahlbomber. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Bill Estrass on the camera, Brock Corby with the production work. Here is your national anthem. There you have the national anthem from the Marysville Band. Nicely done. Here we go with the starting lineups. So the band is playing while they announce the Thunder starters. We have number 2, Zach Kramer, number 3, Carter Lutz, number 5, Kurt Beck, number 10, Mark Beck, and number 21, Landon Baker.
Jackson Raider. And a 5'10" senior number 4, Nemaha Central is coached by John Thomas, assisted by Jason Haydick and Heath Flutch. Your dogs are coached by Scott Brown, assisted by Landon Wright, Jake Haggard, and David Michael Hyde.
Not sure if you heard those starting lineups for Marysville, but I'll repeat them to you. We have number 0, Zach Hafley. Number 1, Gavin Peschel. Number 2, Briar O'Neill. Number 3, Jackson Rader. And number 4, Ben Kirkland. Nemaha Central in purple, Marysville in white. Thunder will have the ball first to start the game. And the rematch is underway. Nemaha Central with the ball first. Lutz down to the low post. Kurt Beck to the glass for 2. Missed. Tipped out by Mark Beck. And Nemaha Central still controls. Mark Beck with the ball. Gets it into Kurt. Kurt crossed the lane to number 2. Zach Kramer couldn't get it to go. And now we've got a foul against Zach Kramer, his first personal, first team. Rader with the ball. Peschel. Now to O'Neill. Down to the corner. Rader. O'Neill for 3, in and out, missed. Rebound goes to Kirkland. He loses it, goes out of bounds. Thunder get the ball back. Baker. Baker will drive to the glass. Couldn't keep it. Kramer grabs the ball and then it's tied up with Marysville and a jump ball call. Bulldogs get the ball on the possession arrow. Kirkland, Rader to O'Neill. Out of Peschel. Peschel with the ball. Now to Rader. Peschel will try the 3. That one's short. Saves it inbounds to Rader. Marysville still controls the ball. Kirkland now to O'Neill. Shot for 3. That one's good from Jackson Rader. Baker. Now to Mark Beck. Mark Beck gives it to Kurt Beck. Now low to Carter Lutz. Layup good as he cuts in underneath. Lutz for 2. Peschel with the ball. Peschel to Kirkland. Now to Rader. Rader hit a bunch of 3s in that first half of that game with the Thunder in the semifinal. Peschel in the lane. Shot up good. Kramer with the ball. Mark Beck over to Lutz. Down the low post. Mark Beck for 2. Good. Nice feed from his brother Kurt. Bulldogs by 1. Rader with the ball. O'Neill. Offensive foul on Marysville. We're going to call it on Zach Hafley, his first team. Fouls away from the ball. Lyer will check in. Kirkland will come out. Lyer hit 3 3-pointers in the second quarter of the JV game, so he's got range. Down to Mark Beck. Kramer for 3. Front iron missed. Rebound goes to O'Neill. O'Neill ahead to Rader. Rader pulls up for the jumper. Short. Rebound Kramer. Kramer pushing it up the middle of the floor. I got a reach or a push on Marysville. Rhett Williams called for his first personal. Second team. He's coming in off the bench. Inbound play to Kramer, good for 2. Nemaha Central with their first lead of the game. Lyer to O'Neal. Out of Peschel. Lauer. Lauer will pull up for three. That one's going to miss. Long rebound. Thrown off of O'Neal, and it goes to Nemaha Central. Kramer. Kurt back over to Lutz. Lutz out of Mark. Beck. Skips it to Kramer. Kramer will drive. Come back in around underneath. Kicks to Kurt in the corner for three. Good. Kurt Beck with his first three ball of the game. Nemaha Central leading by 4. Peschel nearly has it stripped away. Now we got a foul against Nemaha Central. Fouls on number 10, Mark Beck, his first personal, second team. Smith into Kirkland. Kirkland comes around underneath. Fouled, but count the shot. Ben Kirkland for 2 in the end one opportunity. Third team foul. The second one called on Mark Beck. Kirkland hits the free throw, makes it a 1-point game for Nemaha Central. Kramer drives, skips it over to Mark Beck. Kurt Beck for 3. Landon Baker, good. Landon Baker hits the easy 3 in the corner. Under by 4 again. Kirkland to Smith. Now over to Lauer. Hands off to Peschel. Peschel to the corner. Kirkland. Now to Lauer. Peyton Smith drives, shot up, missed it, in and out. Rebound, Mark Beck, ahead to Lutz. Lutz goes to the baseline, turns back out. Mark Beck to the corner. Lutz for 3. Good for Carter Lutz, his first 3 ball of the game. 3 3-pointers for the Thunder here in the first quarter. They lead by 7. Smith gives it to Kirkland. Hands off to Peschel. Peschel, guarded by Lutz, off to Kirkland, now over to Smith. Lauer with the ball. Kirkland will hand it over to Peschel. He'll try it for 3. Good for Gavin Peschel. Pass ahead, Kurt Beck is fouled from behind by Rhett Williams. Fast break up the floor, and Rhett Williams called for the push from behind, his second, third team. Rader and Williams come out. O'Neal and Rader back in. Mark Beck on the inbound play for 2. (17-11). Lauer with the ball. Kurt Beck nearly getting a steal, staying with it. Throws it back in, goes off the hands of O'Neal and out of bounds. Great effort by Kurt Beck, sticking with it. Trying to get the loose ball, picking it free, and ultimately gets a turnover. Thunder with the ball. Baker has it now. Now over to Lutz. Now to Mark Beck in the corner. Mark Beck comes around underneath, kicks to the corner. Kurt Beck for another 3 ball. Good for Kurt Beck. His second 3-pointer of the quarter. 20-11. Thunder by 9. Rader. Over to O'Neal. Now to Kirkland. O'Neal, he'll try a 3, top the key. That one's going to miss. Lutz with the rebound. Off to Mark Beck, looking ahead. Mark Beck into the corner. Kurt Beck back to Lutz. Stolen away by Kirkland. Kirkland has it knocked free. Loose on the floor. Kirkland gets it back. Now high, Rader for three. That one's going to miss. Hafley gets the rebound. Hafley kicks it out to O'Neal. Now to Lauer. He's got an open three here in the side, and it's good for Jack Lauer. 6-point game for Nemaha Central. Down to Baker underneath. Trying to throw it across. Stolen away by Kirkland. Getting in the passing lane. Lauer. Now to O'Neal. Back to Lauer. Lauer's got range. There's another three. That one's going to miss. Tipped into the hands of Baker. Baker tries to thread a needle. Doesn't get it. Now to Kurt Beck for another three. That one's going to miss. Long rebound, Mark Beck. And Thomas calling out to set up the offense. Mark Beck drives. Baseline shot off the glass. Miss. Tipped. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kramer. Hermish checks in. Garrity checks in as Baker and Mark Beck come out of the game. 22.2 on the clock. Thunder leading by 6, 20-14. Bulldogs with the ball. Peschel to Rader. Hands off to O'Neal. O'Neal's going to drive. Laid layup, missed the shot. Hafley follows up for two. And that's the end of the first quarter. Nemaha Central with a 4-point lead on Marysville, 20-16. 7 3-pointers in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
On any given Friday night, you come here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends. A place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
St. Mary's Church in St. Benedict is having a Super Bowl Sunday lunch. Homemade chili, chicken noodle soup, vegetable beef soup is being held on Sunday, February 7th. That's Super Bowl Sunday, serving from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is carry out only. Everyone is welcome. I'd like to recognize sponsors for SCTV. We have Elk State Bank, S&S Automotive, Water Conditioning of Seneca, United Methodist Church, United Bank and Trust, and Saints Peter and Paul Church. Nemaha Central with the ball to start the second quarter. A 4-point lead. Lutz, Garrity over to Kramer. Back to Garrity. Now to Lutz. Kurt Beck in the corner. Now to Garrity. Garrity drives off to Kramer, swings it over to Lutz. Kurt Beck now with the ball. Gives it to Kramer, lost it through his hands. Still loose on the floor. Kramer picks it up. Kurt Beck with the ball, goes to the glass for two. Nemaha Central able to hang on to that loose ball, or get the loose ball and get the deuce. Lauer, an open three on the far wing. Good. He is good from three-point range. He had 3 3-pointers in that second quarter of the JV game. He can flat shoot the ball. Got a pair of three-pointers here now. 3-point game for Nemaha Central. Lutz with the ball. Over to Garrity. Now over to Kramer. Kramer still dribbling. Down the lane. Finds a hole and lays it in. Kramer with 4 points. Peschel with the ball. Now to Rader. Rader can shoot it as well. Lauer gives it to Peschel. Rader for three. Missed the shot. Rebound Garrity. Out to Kramer. Kramer looking. Going to get called for the double dribble. Kramer comes out. Kurt Beck comes out. Mark Beck and Baker are back into the game, along with Garrity, Hermish, and Lutz. 5-point lead for Nemaha Central, 24-19. O'Neal gives it to Rader, now to Kirkland. Hands off to Peschel. Peschel gives it to Kirkland. Now to Peschel on the wing. Kirkland. Rader. O'Neal. O'Neal will drive. Scoops a layup. Good for two. Briar O'Neal with his first field goal of the game. Baker to Lutz. Now over to Mark Beck to Garrity. Mark Beck with the ball. Drives. A push called on Marysville. Their fourth team foul. This one is going to go against number 13, Peyton Smith. His first personal. Baker into Lutz. Lutz called for the travel. Three-point game for Nemaha Central. Kirkland to Peschel, out high. Peschel will try a high three-ball shot, misses. Rebound goes to Baker. Baker looking ahead. Now to Garrity, back to Baker, back to Garrity. Baker near side, Hermish in the corner. Hermish drives, passes over to Baker. He'll try a three in the corner. Good for Landon Baker. Baker with his second three-pointer of the game. 6-point lead for Nemaha Central. Kirkland, he'll try a deep three. That one's going to miss. Rebound goes to Mark Beck. We're going to get Peyton Smith with a foul push in from behind. His second, 15. Kurt Beck checks back in. Cole Hermish will come out. Zach Kramer headed to the scorer's table. He's going to check in for Lutz. Thunder with the ball, leading by 6. Garrity. Kurt Beck down to Mark Beck. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Mark Beck crossed the lane. Offensive foul against Mark Beck. They're going to call him for sweeping the arm around, trying to hook him. And Mark Beck is going to pick up foul number 3. Fourth team foul. Mark Beck comes out. Cole Hermish checks back in. Peschel to O'Neal. Lauer, Kirkland. Back to Lauer. Out to Peschel. Zone defense from Nemaha Central. Peschel has it poked away, but Kirkland tracks it back down. Now Baker gets a hand on it, but O'Neal to it first. O'Neal into the lane, floats a shot, misses it. Rebound Hermish. Out to Kramer. Kramer gives it to Garrity. Now Baker. Baker driving. Shoot up. Wow, Landon Baker floated that one in up out of his hands and got it to go. Baker with 8 points. An 8-point lead for Nemaha Central. O'Neal down to Hafley, and he lost it through his hands, and Garrity there first. Hermish now to Kramer. Kramer brings it up the floor. Baker with the ball. Now back out high. They swing it over to Kramer. Kurt Beck drives, passes across the lane. Kramer for 2 on the baseline. Kramer with 6. And a 10-point lead for the Thunder. 3:27 and counting here in the second quarter. Kirkland gives it off to O'Neal. Now back to Kirkland. Peschel for 3. That one's going to miss. Long rebound. It's going to go out of bounds to the Thunder. Nemaha Central and Marysville will be in the same sub-state together, being played in Sabetha. Looks like a timeout called by Marysville. Full one. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been taking care of cars and trucks of Seneca and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Call them for all your automotive needs. You're truly one-stop auto shop. Alignments, tires, even engine and transmission replacement. They now have digital inspections that are texted to you. You can even make your appointments online. Call today, 336-2828, or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back. You're watching SETV. That Sabetha Sub-State will be played March 1st through the 6th. Opening round home games for the higher-seeded team in the sub-states. Each of the sub-states. Sabetha Sub-State will have Pleasant Ridge, Hiawatha, Royal Valley, Marysville, Jeff West, Oskaloosa, Sabetha, and Nemaha Central. Thunder with the ball, leading by 10. Kurt Beck down to Hermish, tied up. Now we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow goes to Sabetha, or excuse me, Marysville. Thinking of that sub-state still. Sub-state basketball will be played similar to the way volleyball was played. Winner of a sub-state will play the winner of another sub-state in a quarterfinal elimination. And then the winners of those quarterfinal games will advance to the state tournament, a 4-team state tournament played in pool play for seeding. And then actually I think that one, however, will be played for elimination. Ball over to Baker. He'll try a deep three. In and out. Almost got it to go. Rebound goes to Lauer. Peschel with the ball. Peschel in the lane. Shot up. Left it short. He had to go over the top of Kurt Beck. Pass down the floor to Kramer. He's got it in the corner for three. Left it short. Rebound to Rader. Going the other way. Peschel. Back to Rader. Now over to Lauer. They slow it down. Under 2 to play here till halftime. 31-21 Nemaha Central. Kirkland with the ball. Back to Rader. He's got an open three. Good. With a quick gun from Rader, his second three ball. Hermish now to Garrity. Garrity has it tipped out of bounds by Kirkland. Lutz will check into the game. Garrity will come out. Kurt Beck, Kramer, Baker, Hermish, and Lutz on the floor for Nemaha Central. Kurt Beck, now to Baker. Offensive foul is going to go against Cole Hermish. Trying to work down low. And he'll pick up his first fifth team foul on Nemaha Central. Peschel with the ball. Kirkland gives it to Rader. Lauer. Now off to Kirkland. Over to Rader. Lauer. Kirkland. Man defense from the Thunder. Lauer with it again. Kirkland drives, kicks back to O'Neal. O'Neal drives. Now Peschel open here in a corner for three. The front iron misses. Rebound tipped into the hands of Kramer. Kramer down the lane. Lost it out of bounds, but knocked out by Peschel. .1 to go here in a second. 31-24 into Kurt Beck. Now off to Kramer. Kramer will back it out to the wing. Gives it off to Lutz, back to Kramer. Now to Lutz, to Kramer. 4 seconds. Kurt Beck puts up the shot at the last second, almost banked it home, but it's no good. That's the first half of play, 31-24. Nemaha Central with the lead over Marysville. We'll take a break, recognize our sponsors for SCTV. We'll be back with the second half stats and the start of the third quarter. You're watching SCTV. Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're coming up on 4 minutes till the start of the second half of this game between Nemaha Central and Marysville. Thunder leading 31-24 on the Bulldogs. Scoring in this game, we'll start off with Marysville. Zach Hafley with 2 points. Gavin Peschel with 5. Briar O'Neill with 2. Jackson Rader with 6, a pair of 3 balls. Ben Kirkland with 3. And Jack Lauer off the bench with a pair of 3 balls. He's got 6 as well. For Nemaha Central, Zach Kramer with 6 points. Carter Lutz with 5. Kurt Beck with 10, a pair of 3 balls in the first quarter. Mark Beck with 2. And Landon Baker with 8. He has a pair of 3-pointers as well. Both teams hitting 5 3-pointers each in the first half of play. And really setting a pretty neat pace for 3-pointers. 10 3-pointers for against everybody in the game so far. And Marysville known pretty much to be a outside perimeter shooting team and has been that way for several years, but definitely showing it here, shooting for threes. They've got 4 field goals inside the paint or inside the 3-point line. Nemaha Central had 8 field goals inside the 3-point line. And that is the difference in the game. The Thunder leading by 7. The Bulldogs with only the only free throw in the game so far. Fouls in the game: Peyton Smith with 2, Rhett Williams with 2, Zach Hafley with 1. Nemaha Central's Mark Beck has 3 fouls, Zach Kramer with 1, and Cole Hermish with 1. Coming up on 2 minutes left to go till half. Looks like Thunder coming back on the floor. Marysville will be out shortly. We'll take another quick break. We'll be back with the start of the second half. You're watching SCTV.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
Playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion.
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Getting ready to start the second half of play. Nemaha Central will have the ball first to start this third quarter. Thunder leading by 7 on Marysville. Bulldogs with man pressure. Mark Beck playing with 3. Kurt Beck gives back to Mark Beck. Poked free into the hands of Zach Hafley. Rader going the other way. Now to Peschel. Now to Rader. Now to O'Neill. Peschel. Now to O'Neill. Kirkland with the ball. Kirkland gets it to Hafley, now to Rader, now to Peschel. Peschel holding the ball, now hands off to O'Neal. Kirkland. Peschel will drive. Got a little push underneath, but no foul call. Missed the layup. Lutz with the ball, kicks back. Now back into the corner to Lutz. Kicks it out high to Baker. This is Kramer. Kramer top the key, sends it over to Baker, now to Mark Beck. Mark Beck will drive into the lane, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. And the first foul goes against Marysville. Called on Jackson Rader. His first personal, first team. Mark Beck hits the first one. First free throw of the night for Nemaha Central. Second free throw, that one's too strong. Rebound, Kirkland. Rader gives it to Peschel, now back to Kirkland, now to O'Neal. Rader dribbles, kicks out. Kirkland, Rader. Now O'Neal. O'Neal drives, kicks out to the corner. Kirkland in the lane, has it nearly taken away. Loose ball on the floor, grabbed by Kramer. Kramer off to Mark Beck. Down to the corner, Kurt Beck, back to Mark Beck. Up with a shot off the glass, 4-2. 34-24. O'Neal hands off to Peschel. Peschel inside the lane, has it knocked loose, but Peschel gets it back. Now to Hafley underneath. Hafley up with a shot. Got it to go for 2, high off the backboard. Pass ahead to Baker. Mark Beck had it denied by Hafley into the hands of Kirkland. Baker challenging Kirkland, coming up the floor, but gets it off to O'Neal across half court. Hafley down low, knocked loose on the floor. Now a jump ball call, possession arrow pointing to Marysville. Rhett Williams checks in. Zach Hafley comes out of the game. O'Neal inbound to Kirkland. Rhett Williams with the ball. Rader for 3, misses. Rebound, Kurt Beck, and a foul goes against Marysville. Their second team foul. And that one charged to Rhett Williams, his third. Rhett Williams coming in off the bench, picks up his third foul. Lutz out to Baker. Kramer back to Baker. Gives it to Kramer. Kurt Beck, backs, hands it off to Kramer, and a foul goes against Marysville's number 1, Gavin Peschel. Blocking foul, his first, third team. O'Neal comes out, Lauer checks in. Into Kramer. Lutz back to Kramer. Kramer kicks out to the corner. A blocking foul. Baker with a shot for 3 is called off. Foul, I believe, is on number 4, Ben Kirkland, his first, 4th team foul. Inbound to Kramer. Mark back to Lutz. Now to Mark Beck. Has lost it. Lauer picks up the loose ball. Lauer has it poked away from behind by Lutz. He didn't see him back there. Lutz doing a good job catching up and breaking up the fast break. Into Rhett Williams. Rhett Williams keeps it, goes to the glass for 2. Gets the dunk. I don't know if you want to call it a dunk because he lost it as he kind of was going up, but it bounces down through. Kramer. Stripped of the ball. Peschel pulls up, gives off to Rhett Williams, lost it. Kramer grabs it back, ahead to Baker. Baker tried to feed it to Kurt Beck, going to the glass and intercepted by Peschel. Lauer with the ball now. To Peschel. Rader to Kirkland. 6-point lead for Nemaha Central. Rader now off to Peschel. Rader, open three. I think I might have been partially blocked. Pass ahead, Kurt Beck. Layup fouled hard by Peschel. Gavin Peschel picks up his second, 5th team foul. Kurt Beck gets the first one. Second free throw. Kurt Beck gets them both. He's got 12 points in the game. Timeout called. 3:39 to go here in the third. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
30-second timeout.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
I'd like to recognize sponsors for SCTV. We have First Heritage Bank, Crestview Manor, Farm Bureau Insurance, Life Care Center of Seneca, and Community National Bank. Bulldogs with the ball. Lauer gives it to Rader. Rader top the key for three. Misses. Peyton Smith with the rebound. Gets everybody up in the air. Goes up for two. Peyton Smith with his first field goal of the game. And a 6-point lead for Nemaha Central. Tried to get it to Kurt Beck. Denied. The Bulldogs come up with the loose ball. O'Neal. Now over to Lauer. Kirkland in the corner. Finds Smith. O'Neal. Now to Kirkland. He'll try for three. In the corner is good. Ben Kirkland with his first three ball of the game. And it's a 3-point game, 36-33. Baker comes back with a three. Misses. But it bounces into the hands of Lutz. Kicks out. Kurt Beck. Gives back to Kramer. Now to Mark. Now over to Lutz. Baker with the ball. Mark Beck. Gives back to Baker. Mark Beck drives, has it stolen away by Rader. Rader trying to push it up the floor, gathers it back in. Back to Rader in the corner, 4-3, misses. Rebound Kramer, pushed ahead. Landon Baker up with the free throw, layup, good. Baker for two, he's got 10. 38-33. Smith with the ball, gives it to Rader, now to O'Neal. O'Neal hands off to Rader. Rader has it stolen away by Kramer. Kramer goes all the way for two. Kramer with 8. 40-33, 7-point lead for the Thunder. Minute 37 and counting. Kirkland with the ball. Gives it over to O'Neal. Now to Rader. Smith. Lauer. Kirkland tries to feed it down low, and then Kramer comes away over to help. Pass ahead. Lutz tries to get it off to Kurt Beck. They're going to give it to Nemaha Central. Garrity into the game. Hermish on the floor. Lutz. Kurt Beck throws it in. It's into Kramer. Now to Hermish. Or Lutz, excuse me. Over to Garrity. Garrity with the ball. Gets it off to Kurt Beck. Now to Kramer. Kramer drives. Gives off. Tip ball. Kurt Beck had it. Lost it out of bounds. Pichel pushing the ball up the floor. 46 seconds. Third quarter. O'Neal gives it to Kirkland. A deep three. That one's going to miss. Tipped out. Kurt Beck comes up with the ball. Passes over to Garrity and out of bounds. 34.7 to go in the third. Thunder turn it back over. 40-33 Nemaha Central. Rader checks back in. Hafley comes out. Rader, Pichel, O'Neal, Kirkland, and Rhett Williams on the floor for Marysville. Pichel across half court. Rader to Williams. Gives it to Kirkland. O'Neal holding the ball. Gives it to Kirkland. Hands off to Pichel. 13 seconds. Rader. Pichel. O'Neal drives, kicks out, shot up from Pichel, misses. Rebound, Hermish. And loose ball, time expires. That's the end of the third quarter. Nemaha Central with a 7-point lead on the Bulldogs, 40-33. We'll be back with the final 8. You're watching SCTV.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
NC Booster Club Platinum sponsors are Community National Bank, Cook & Company, Rainbow Communications, Durland Auto Parts, Hamas Seed, Ryan and Angie Hamas, Ray's Apple Market, Seneca Wholesale, Hamas Trucking and Repair, Heinen Brothers Agri-Service, and State Farm Insurance, Tom Hilbert. Thunder with the ball to start the fourth quarter, leading by 7, 40-33. Hermish to Lutz. Out to Baker. Back to Lutz. Gives it to Hermish. Baker down to the low post, try to feed Lutz, but missing him. O'Neal with the ball, gets it to Pichel, to the glass for 2. Gavin Pichel gets the first basket of the fourth quarter. He's got 7 in the game. Mark Beck, Garrity. Over to Baker. Lutz with the ball. Gives it to Hermish. Kirkland knocks it out of bounds. Baker with the ball, gives it to Hermish. Hermish off to Mark Beck. He'll pull up for the jumper, short. Rhett Williams with the long rebound and gives it off to Rader and up to O'Neal. O'Neal goes to the glass. Shot up hard, missed. Rhett Williams gets the rebound, kicks out. Pichel drives in, floats a shot, and good from Gavin Pichel. Pichel with another deuce, gets them to within 3. And they're going to get Baker with the travel. Kurt Beck and Zach Kramer check back in. Lutz and Hermish come out. It's a 3-point lead for Nemaha Central. Kirkland drives, baseline jumper, shot up, missed, rebound pulled down by Mark Beck. Mark Beck slows it up. He'll bring it across half court. Hands off to Kramer. Kurt Beck with the ball in the corner. Now to Mark. Back to Kurt, cutting around underneath. Comes up with a shot for two. Good. Kurt Beck with 14 points. Kirkland out to O'Neal. Rader now to Peschel. Peschel gives it to Rader, or Kirkland in the corner, now to O'Neal. Peschel. O'Neal. Rader. Peschel will drive, baseline, kicks back out high. Peschel with the ball, sends it over to O'Neal. Down to the post, Rhett Williams working in underneath, denied. Shot up from O'Neal in the corner for three, long rebound, lost it, tried to save it. Ooh, almost tipped up in the air by Baker into the goal. O'Neal gets the loose ball, tries to go back to the glass, and is fouled in the process. Fouls on number 2, Zach Kramer, his second. First team foul on the Thunder in this half. O'Neal shooting 2, gets the first one.